What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on Elm Creek achievement hunting. Let's get to it. All right, so we are back on Elm Creek. Since the other day, since Tuesday when I streamed this last, I finished the sugar beet harvest. I have no idea how many sugar beets this is because it doesn't tell you.
5 Shadow 1985 just resubscribed for 59 months. Ooh. A shiny new button. Wonder what it does. Will I get blamed for anything today? Only time will tell.
Can you get blamed for anything today? Fire said I would never blame you for anything. Never, Fire Shadow. Fire Shadow, thanks for the, what did it say, 59-month resub? Do appreciate it, sir. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. But sugar beets, chat. This is a ton. Oh, and the dog likes them too. The dog hangs out in the sugar beets. He's looking for mice, I think. I'm just gonna make him sit up here. He's the keeper. He's the keeper of the sugar beets. Fire Shadow, I'm doing great, man. Oh, man. So, a lot of time spent the other night manually moving the conveyor back and don't follow me. Go away. Manually moving the conveyor belt back and forth to get the pile this high because the conveyor belt wouldn't stack them this high. I had to do it manually. So, you did get blamed for automation and bar yesterday. Yeah, but like not in a bad way, Fire. Like I blamed you, but not like I wasn't mad or anything. I wasn't like mad or disappointed or angry or anything about it. You know, I enjoyed playing that yesterday. Just saying, I just gotta find I gotta find time to stream that again. I don't know if I'll do that Friday night, maybe. What do you guys think? Friday night? Oh, chat, I want to show you guys something real fast. I'll just change that to a 61. Doesn't matter. Check this out, y'all. Wait for it. I did something last night. I figured it out. I finally figured it out. Watch this, chat. We're gonna drive down here. Last Friday night. We're gonna hit the parking thing, right? Do it all again. Dude. Friday nights for login. What's Saturday for? As well. No. Storms. My shoulders. Hi, Storms. Hi, Dan. Welcome back, guys. I don't know, Storms. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Might do automation tomorrow. Like, I might play that during the day tomorrow. I don't know. Welcome in, y'all. How's it going? What's poppin'? We need to do mods, don't we? Yeah, Storms. Yeah. Put that, where's the list? Tony, where's Tony? Start the list. That's things to do after stream tonight, okay? I'm not like, tonight's an easy dinner night. It's leftovers, so. I'll be back out at the computer at like 7 o'clock, okay? Good talk. All right, so watch this, chat. This dude is going to drive into the homestead, right? This is on auto drive right now. Okay, yeah, Storms, if you had like a mod pack or Google Drive ready to go, I would really appreciate that. You betcha. Chaz, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? All right, so watch this, chat. This dude, I just hit the parking, the P over there on auto drive, right? Just watch. My arms are crossed. I'm not touching nothing. Just wait for it, chat. Just watch. I finally figured this out. Just watch, chat. Watch. Wait for it. It's so cool. Just wait for it. Like he's gonna park. Nice, Dan, nice. And he parks himself, chat. If I wasn't in it, it would have turned off. But how cool is that? That's pretty neat. Thanks, chat. I know. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, right? Okay, good talk. You got a job, Chaz. I'm sorry. Wait, is that good or bad? I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad, but congrats. Oh, goodness. Dan, I believe you can do it. I haven't messed with that yet, because I don't back stuff in my sheds, you know? I don't back stuff in my sheds, so it doesn't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Gotcha, Shaz. Okay. All right. All right. Yep. All right. So we're off to harvest some corn. It's corn. A big clump of knobs. It's got the juice. Can't believe I don't have the bigger corn headers on this map, but that's okay. We have 3 combines and only 2 fields to harvest. We'll just spam them all over here and get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's corn. The title stream cracks you up. Well, make sure you tell Sean Sinclair that when he gets here, okay? Because that is a Sean Sinclair title. You're angry with the corn in the garden. What happened to the corn in the garden? All right. Let's turn that on so we can copy. We'll make this guy the left. Put it in reverse, Terry. I was running. All right. Do that. Let's go. Let's go. The rats. The rats. Whoa. Oh, I'm a keyboard and mouse farmer for the most part. Now, when we get into logging, definitely Saturday. I actually have dual joysticks I use for that. But typically, I am a keyboard and mouse farmer. That's what I'm using right now. I've used a wheel in the past for Farm Sim. I've used a controller. I started on a controller because I was an Xbox gamer. And then when I made the shift to PC, I was like, oh, this thing has too many buttons. Keyboard. I can't control it. And then I finally grew up and started using a keyboard. Oh, man. So, yeah, it's the whole thing. I have the Thrustmaster 6T, are they, what is it, T16000? I don't know what it is. Something like that. Cool joysticks. They're not anything crazy, but like, you know, they work. That's the whole thing about them. They work, and they work well, and I actually just started using them, like, you know, last Friday. There you go. 16,000s. Over 9,000. Nice. Very nice. It's really fun for the login stuff. Especially some of that FDR equipment that I've, like that log loader. I'm very comfortable with that now. Although watching some of that stuff back in editing, I'm like, oh, this is why I was struggling with this. I need to change this, or I need to do that. Like, I was editing last night and critiquing myself some of the stuff I was doing, like loading logs, you know. I'm like, oh, I should just don't do that, John. Come on, do it this way. So I thought that was funny. Or like, actually not while I was rendering, but not while I was editing, but while it was rendering, because it plays the video. And I was like, oh, you're an idiot. Why didn't you just like tilt the head? Like, come on. So I got to get better about that. But that's okay. Because if the clamp opens up and they fall straight out instead of having to like roll out, it would be better. But, you know, just things you'll pick up after time, you know. That is all. That is all. All right. Oh, there's the first one, chat. If you're keeping score at home, the first road sign has become a victim. You betcha. Oh, man. All right, let's go with the auger wagon, and then we'll get trucks out here. A truck, probably, eventually. Maybe two, we'll see. I love when you're far enough away and you can't see the pile of sugar beets, but there's totally a giant pile of sugar beets there. For the record, that took hours. Hours. I was piling sugar beets till like midnight Tuesday. So yeah. You're gonna try to map them to farm sim? That sounds like fun. Interesting. Interesting. Sounds like a good time. We need a road sign counter command. Well, fire here soon. I won't be playing in single player anymore, so we'll be going back to that multiplayer life, you know. I would assume anyway, because once I get achievements, you know, we're not looking too far down the road here. You know, if you really look at our achievements here, we need the pig achievement, which we have all the food now once we harvest this corn, or we have enough food to feed them. We still need to drive. That's the road trip achievement, but like, I feel like I should have that one already, but I don't for some reason. And then collectibles and collectibles on the other two maps. That's what those two are. This one is to cultivate. We might get that one today. And then we have the horse one, which if we have time, we might work on that today. 10 mil, and then the factories. Once we hit 10 mil, we'll do the factories. That's like a boom, boom kind of done situation there. So not worried about that. So we're not looking too bad as far as like being done with achievements. Honestly, the 10 mil might be the farthest one out. The cultivating one, I'm very close on that. I was cultivating some ground last night just to get closer to that here on the map. So yeah, the nice thing about the cultivator one is, you know, course play counts, so I don't actually have to do it. I can just let course play fire up and get it done. So that part's kind of nice, honestly. Forgot how long these augers are compared to the header, you know. Hashtag case combine problems, you know. It's okay. But yeah, so actually last night I went ahead and I harvested the beans on 70, 71, and then 73 and the whatever you want to call that. So I went ahead and harvested the beans and then cultivated 70 and 71. I mean, Courseplay did it. I didn't do it. But we're at 88.77 on our cultivations, so we need to get that to 100. So I figured the ground that we're... What I actually did was I cultivated the homestead, and then I plowed it right away, because it needed to be plowed because of the root crop. So I'll probably do that with the corn ground. I'll cultivate it first, and then plow it. So... You know, no problem, man. No problem. It is something I take pride in, to be honest. Monitors turned off. Hello. It is something I definitely take pride in, having a family-friendly channel. Unfortunately, there's not enough of them out there on the internet, but that's good.
Truzado just resubscribed for 2 months.
Welcome back. Do appreciate the resub for 2 months. But, you know, that's what sets me apart from other people, is that we are family-friendly for the most part around here. Every once in a while, stuff like, you know, stuff happens, you know? What achievements are we after? We are after the $10 million achievement, the feeding, the breeding pig achievement. Really, right now, we're working towards the breeding pig achievement. Yeah. You got your hoodie back? Nice, Chaz. Very nice. That hoodie's dang near a world traveler at this point, right? At least the United States. That's awesome. Right now, so Traxxas, we're harvesting this corn to feed to the pigs. I guess what we don't feed to the pigs, we could sell. We could just hold on to it as well. But basically, we're working on the pig achievement right now. Flew over all the states. Nice. Very nice. All right, so Traxxas, if we look at this, let's run down our achievements because they don't tell you what they are. That's the breed of pig achievement. This, I need to drive a truck, like a pickup truck. Some more collectibles on the other two maps. And cultivate, we should be able to get that one today. That's to ride the horse, $1 million or $10 million, sorry, and then the factories. I don't want to do the factory one, even though I totally could afford it right now. I don't want to do that until we get our 10 mil. Once we hit our 10 mil, then we'll do the factory thing, just because we'll have all the money. I don't really have anything to sell right now, so probably what we're looking at doing, or what I'm thinking about, is like I'll harvest what's in the fields right now, go ahead and feed the pigs, so that when we fast time, we should, well, we got to buy some more pigs too, but fast time after we get the pigs all fed, you know, and then probably plant soybeans everywhere. Probably plant soy everywhere just for cash. I did harvest a few soybeans last night that I had planted in like the extra fields we weren't using for anything else this go around. But probably go ahead and plant everything and do one big like harvest on everything that we own. So, and try to go for the 10 mil. We'll see. I have some bales I can sell and different things too, so that'll be nice. I am using Courseplay, yes. The combines are on Courseplay. Hence why they're turning like this. Yeah. I'm a big Courseplay and Auto Drive fan. Personally, I love them. I think they're great mods. I'm all about using them as much as possible. Yeah. If I could play this in multiplayer and like have the boys in and stuff, we wouldn't use it as much. But unfortunately, we figured out to get most of the achievements to actually unlock have to be in single player, so that's why I've been playing this in single player here lately. So yeah, all right, come on, buddy, come on, quad. Let's get him, go get him. And we're way too close again. Seems to be a common theme today, getting too close to the combines. Oh jeepers, y'all. You haven't played in 3 years. Dang, bro. Dang. Oh, did you catch that, Chaz? I'm just doing my auger wagon duties to take out the skippers for the combines. That's what I'm supposed to do. It's in my job title. It's in my job description or something. Oh, goodness. You betcha. You betcha. You don't miss much. All right. Yep. Courseplay will leave a few skips here and there. Not a huge deal. So when I can, I'll just jump in and, you know, I'll jump in and take care of it. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, Chaz, it's been a while. Been a while. Right. Farm Sim 17. Oh. Few quality of life mods. Gotcha. I'm going to have to block that lead combine, I think, here in a minute, chat. By the time this guy turns, he's going to try to yeah, we're going to have to block him. Let's go block the lead combine. Don't mind me just driving out in the field. I'm not gonna like drive in the field, but like we're just gonna, you know, park like this. Because the lead, we're harvesting lands here, so the lead combine's gonna turn left here. Lead combine's the one that's next to me, right? So he's gonna want to turn left and go down that pass, but that third combine really needs to go down that pass first, and take his like path. So we'll just let this happen for a minute here. Not a big deal. Nothing to see here, chat. Let's go get a truck in the meantime, actually. All right, so we want to go from right up, of course, today. Oh, 56, y'all. 56. 56 to the silo. That's where we want to go. You betcha. All right, we'll just drive them down here because there's an auto drive path right here somewhere. You can jump on there. You'll be good to go. So our third combine has gone down the pass, but we're going to let it get synced up a little bit better. Just a little bit. We don't want to block this guy too long because then he'll fire himself. Not that that's that big of an issue, but we'll at least let that third combine finish that pass. These short rows kind of suck for this sometimes, but that's okay. This is the field we have to harvest. We got the west field as well to harvest today. So 2 fields today, chat. We're on corn anyway. All right, let's go. Let you go, buddy. Like, hey, I'm not blocked by an object anymore. Thanks, Fred. No problem, Jim. I don't know who Jim and Fred are, but, you know, they're probably nice guys. I know a Jim. Do I know a Fred? I don't think I know any Freds in real life. I don't think so. I know Jim. My dad's cousin's name's Jim. I don't think I know any Freds, though. Yeah, I don't think I do. Jim, Fred, Stan. That's who's helping. Okay. You do? Interesting. Yeah, no, I don't think I do. I can't think of anybody. I'm running all the names through my head all the people, thinking of all the different people, and there's got to be a farmer Fred down by the farm somewhere, right? Oh, there is a farm. I don't know him. I know of the guy, but I don't know him. Yeah. Did I hire Jim from Millennial Farmer? No. Chaz, what? Chaz, are you okay? Are you like, do you have like heat stroke, or are you dehydrated or something? You good? Are you all right? Blink twice if you need help. Golly. That's random. That's very random there, Chaz. Okay. No, I can't imagine if somebody's... No. Far from okay. Wow. Farmer William, what's going on? How are you doing today? Welcome in. Hope all is well. Far from okay. Aren't we all? Random thoughts are your thing. Praxis, are you the one that makes all those random thought TikToks? Of like the AI voice talking and stuff? Is that you? Because I watch way too many of those videos, to be honest. I don't want to watch them, but I keep watching them, you know? Random thoughts, you know, you've probably seen those, right? Maybe, I don't know. I see way too many of them. But, you know, the algorithm, if you watch one, well, then, you know. Bots. Barbara William, no power. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, man. To open snap and be confused. Traxxas, I think so, yeah. You had to remove TikTok because you spent too much time on it. Oh, man. Coffee, what's going on? How you doing today? Oh, man. Oh, okay. I got you, Chaz. I got you. So, I spend way too much time on TikTok myself, but it's fine. I'm doing great. I'll be doing great. Today's a great day. Every day. Great day. It's a great day. Great day off. Oh, man. Farmer Stew. Farmer Stew, all good. How are you? Welcome in, man. Yeah, Chaz, you did kind of ruin my TikTok there for a little bit, but that's okay. What up? What up? What up? Welcome in. How's it going? Traxxas, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I enjoyed yesterday as well. Yesterday was fun. You know, yesterday was a really good time. And I want more of that, you know? Yesterday's stream was go. Let's go. That I appreciate it. I really didn't think there was going to be anybody watching yesterday, but we had a great crowd all day and it was fun, man. It was a good time. It really was. It was. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So maybe have to, this here achievement hunting map is going to be winding down soon. So maybe I take one day stream and play something besides farm sim. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Most likely I'll just farm because, you know, farming, but there's other games to be played too. For sure. For sure. But yeah, yesterday was fun. It was a good time. Definitely was a good time. Oh, and chat. I don't know if you guys saw in Discord last night, but like, you know, I definitely had me a blizzard last night from the Dairy Queen. You betcha. Absolutely not, Chaz. No. Nope. That's not happening. You heard it here first. It's not happening. Definitely not. Even though Black Cat would probably really like that again. Black Cat trolled me a lot with that whole thing. It was funny though. I actually watched a clip from that last night. Dude, I jumped and screamed like a little girl. It was funny. It was Butterfinger and cheesecake. Because every blizzard's better with cheesecake. Wow. Wow. Yep, everything's better with cheesecake. Prove me wrong, chat. Pacify's a lot scary. I don't want... That's... Phasmophobia. It's not that Phasmophobia scares me. I guess the jumps, you know? Traxxas, as far as I know, they haven't updated the multiplayer in any way. I don't know that they plan on it or anything. I don't know, man. It's a fun game. It's an awesome game. It's just the multiplayer sucks. Just saying. And I don't know if some of that was like my internet back in the day, if it'd be better with the newer internet, that would probably help. I haven't tried it since I got fiber. I do love that game though. I really do. I kind of miss it too. It is a very, very, very fun game. One of these days I'll log back into Epic and update it and stuff. I've logged into an Epic account right now. And I'll say it before anybody else can. I think I'll have to reset the password of my Epic account if I want to play SnowRunner. Because I'm terrible at remembering passwords. Whoa, Sean. Interesting. We used to have a lot of problems, cards, with PC crossplay on SnowRunner. Like, people could join, but if somebody lost connection, then they just like couldn't join again, and it's like what? You know? I don't know. It's, you know, I the whole like password vault, password manager, like all that stuff, you know, I feel sketchy giving some like company or whatever my like all my password. I feel like that's weird. No? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that's just weird. I don't know. I don't mind resetting my passwords. You know, resetting passwords is a good thing. You shouldn't leave your password the same like all the time. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. We were just talking about passwords and how if I'm logged back into my Epic account, I'll have to reset my password. That's all. Keep a notebook. See, Jeff, I used to keep a note thing on my phone, but then I was like, oh, what if somebody steals my phone? Then they'll have all my passwords. So then I was like, aha, I'll be smart. I won't put in the phone what the password's for. I'll just put the password. I don't remember what it's for. They're encrypted. Yeah, I get it, Traxxas. I don't know, man. It's each their own. You know what I mean? I just don't know. You know, I don't really like that. Like your browser stores your passwords and stuff. You can turn that off, but I mean, it's handy. But like, I don't know. Or like if I go to a website I've never like shopped at before, which if they don't have like a checkout with PayPal, which by the way, that's like the best button ever. But like all I have to do is like click on the first name and it fills everything in, and it's like, this is kind of terrifying. Like it fills in my card number and my address and everything, and it's like, okay, this is handy, but this is scary. I don't know if I like it, but I don't have to type my card number in, so I guess it's okay. I really like the checkout with PayPal button on websites. I really like that button. I really like that button. That's a nice button. It's a good time. Who else can get the info? Exactly. You never know. Never know. Yep. Yeah, I'm a big checkout with PayPal guy. I do like that a lot, actually. Not a stupid boulder. It's a rock. The new grocery shopping. Is that cards? Are you talking about when you just like put it in the cart and it scans it? You like that boulder? I don't. I'm thinking of the SpongeBob. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Oh. Easily hijacked. Oh yeah, I don't store any of my login. No, none of my information is stored. Actually, I don't store any of my information in my. Nah, I would never do that, chat. God, only idiots would do that. Hey, chat, look away. I need to change some settings real quick. Chaz, I've never seen Shrek. Never seen any of the Shrek movies. Place it in the cart and it scans it. That's kind of cool, though. Not gonna lie. It's kind of neat. There's a lot of people that don't like the whole, like, interaction, you know, at a grocery store. I don't mind talking to the cashier as long as they're, like, you know, in a decent mood. Just saying. Oh my, it's so good. I know. I was actually recently yelled at about this too by somebody else for never seeing Shrek. You betcha. Was recently yelled at about this. Come on. Yeah, I don't use any of those things, so we're good. I hate that it takes away so many jobs, but people don't want to work. Just saying. But yeah, nobody wants to work anymore. So like, I will say, like, you know, you go to Walmart. Our Walmart's super busy at 11 o'clock at night, and you walk in there and they have one checkout, and it's like, you know, change your passwords frequently. That's good. Fire Shadow. Good. You're looking for a job. But yeah, nobody wants to work. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing these days, you know? Three checkouts and all the rest are self-checkouts. See, they can't do that here because theft is way too high. I live just outside of St. Louis. People from St. Louis come across and they steal everything. You know what I mean? It's a true statement. I'm not like, I'm not picking on a race or anything like that. It's true. Just saying. You refuse to go to Walmart? Gotcha. People of every walk of life come over from St. Louis and steal stuff. That's all I'm saying. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Like I said, not picking on any one group or anything. They all come over and steal stuff. It happens a lot. Same. Lock your truck when you come to St. Louis. You better find like a parking garage that has security, maybe. Like, don't just park on the street in St. Louis. Don't do that. Your truck won't be there when you get back. They'll say they'll take the truck. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that. Can't work more than 20 hours. Wow. Yeah. Walmart doesn't stay open all night because people stole too much. I'm surprised ours isn't back to open all night. Oh, 100% Chaz. And don't have like a quarter laying on like an ashtray or something. Don't have like, leave nothing in your truck. Let's put it that way. Leave nothing in your truck because there's a chance. And you know, to be honest, the way things are in St. Louis right now, like, I just wouldn't even go down there. Cards Fanatic can probably attest to that. Don't go to St. Louis. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Pretty much the worst thing ever. Oh man. I think it's at the America Center, at least what I would call the America Center. I might have Googled it yesterday. Oh, you live in Central Missouri? Don't like to go to Columbia, let alone St. Louis? Nice. I'm out here near St. Louis. Very nice. Anything. They'll be sleeping in the bed. I don't think I'm on... No, so I'm definitely not on the Mod Hub version of Courseplay. But I also don't think I'm on the latest one either. I'm on one in between. I don't tend to update my mods super regularly. You know, I just update mods whenever I update mods. But I get it from the GitHub. You should fly to Missouri. An Uber. I mean, you can bring your truck, drive. It'd be a good road trip, but like, be very careful about where you park. But if it's at the Dome, I don't know what kind of parking they have there anymore. They used to have a parking garage right there, but like, I don't think they do anymore. I'm not sure where you would park if you're going to the Dome. Good luck with it. Oh man. Hey chat, here, add one to the collection. Boink. Number 2 for today. Let's go. Let's go. What's my preferred? I don't use any of the mod websites. Yeah, I don't trust any of the mod websites, honestly. I don't use them. I use the mod hub, and then I use GitHub for like Courseplay and Autodrive. And then a lot of mods just find their way to me. And I know that might sound weird, but like I have a lot of people in the community that will send mods and stuff to me. Like people I trust, like, you know, say Trent or Matt or Storms or, you know, people like that. So. Come on. There you go. There's a parking lot by the casino. Yeah. Yeah, Mod Hub obviously is gonna have like good. It's gonna be safe anyway. I don't want to say they're good mods, but they're safe. What's that? Wait, what is that? I don't know what that is. Is that bad? What is this? Hang on, I'm Googling. I'm educating myself here. What? It's a HIPAA thing? I'm so confused right now. What the heck is this? What did I just Google? Please explain. I don't know what that is. If it's something like that's been in the news, I don't keep up with the news. I'll be honest. I kind of don't care about the news. But see, here's a fun fact for you. St. Louis news is like 99% like, hey, somebody was shot at this intersection. And hey, somebody was found dead over here. That's what St. Louis news is. So I just don't watch it. I don't watch the St. Louis news anymore. I just don't watch it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, you know? 10 minutes once a week for world news, and that's it. Wow. I actually, and this might sound bad, but like, I get most of my news off TikTok these days. There's different, like, I'll, you know, see a story from like CBS News or something.
Lil Feather 747 just resubscribed for 32 months. It's feeling like 32. Ooh.
Little Feather, welcome back. Appreciate the resub. How are you? Thanks for the 32 months. Ooh. At least I'm honest. What is it though? Wait, you said it up there. No, no, you didn't say it. What is it? I'm a very honest guy. I'll tell you what I don't know what the heck people are talking about. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, cards for that. You're right. I forgot about that casino. That's the what's it called there? The new one, though. It's not new, but like the new. I've never been there. I know what you're talking about now. Okay, I was confused. I was thinking you meant like the one over on the east side, and I'm like, how does that work? You know? Oh, the Alma, Missouri map. Yeah, no, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about it. Lumiere. Yeah, that one. That's the one. Yeah. That would probably be a good safe place to park. Yeah, and then there's a tunnel, right? That goes from there to the... Yeah. I've never been to any of that. I've spent a lot of time at the Dome and at the America Center back in the day. My dad sells lawnmowers, and back in the day, he used to work the home shows every year downtown St. Louis, you know? Just finished it and it's in testing. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I'll play it or not. We'll see. You never know. You never know. But yeah, so we used to actually I don't recommend this. But we used to park on the riverfront downtown St. Louis. And then they would have a shuttle that would take you up to the home show. And oh man, was that sketchy. Especially that one night, you know, the home show's in like February, right? Well, this one night we had a bunch of snow. It was snowing like Charlie Sheen on a Friday night. You catch my drift, you know what I'm saying, chat? All right, it was snowing like crazy outside. And so we go to leave the home show, and we're one of the last like buses because, you know, it's 10 o'clock at night, 10:30. The home show is just closed. You know, we meandered our way out of there, and we go to get on this shuttle, and the guy's like, come on, you know, blah blah blah. So the shuttles they used to run were like old Greyhound buses. They were huge, like buses, right? Full-size buses. And so we get on this bus, and to go from the America Center / Dome down to the river, they would take us down, I don't know the name of the street, but it's right next to the Arch Grounds. Between the Arch Grounds and the Eads Bridge. And I don't even know if the road's still there, but it used to be. But it was like the steepest road pointing right at the river. Okay? Thanks for that follow as well. Welcome in. How's it going? But it was a super steep road pointing at the river. It's snowing like crazy. There's no salt on the roads. There's no city trucks out putting, you know, there's none of that, right? And we're in the back of this bus. Ted and I, like, we went to the very back on purpose. And we're like, dude, we're going to end up in the river. We're going for a swim tonight, you know? And the bus driver's on the radio talking to another bus and going, oh, it's fine. Come on down here. You're fine. I'm just like, dude, we're all going to die. It was terrible. Market, you think? It could be Market, yeah. And then, you know, we're parked on the riverfront, which the riverfront downtown St. Louis is a bunch of cobblestones. And when the river's lower, you can just like park there and it's fine. No big deal, right? They had like a thing you had to pay, whatever, right? Well, we had this rear wheel drive like van at the time. And that thing, we got like stuck on the cobblestones because the cobblestones were slick with the snow. And I ended up having to get out and like push. And it's sloped towards the river, okay? And I'm like pushing the van. The van's like crab steering across this like lot. And I'm like, we're going to die. We're going to end up in the river and we're going to die. I'm going to freeze to death in the Mississippi River in downtown St. Louis tonight. Like, this is it. I'm dead. And finally I got Dad like moving, and he like drove up to flat ground, and then I like, you know, walked up there, and oh my God, it was like white knuckling for 45 minutes to get out of downtown St. Louis. It was horrible. It was horrible. That was one of our worst nights leaving a home show. We had another one that was pretty bad too. We took a wrong turn. Well, we didn't take a turn. We went straight and we should have turned. And we ended up in East St. Louis at 11:30 at night. And if anybody knows anything about East St. Louis, you don't go there at 11:30 at night. And this is why you stay in Texas. So 11:30 at night, Pops and I are chilling in East St. Louis. Like, oh God, we need to get out of here. It was not fun. It was sketchy. Okay. All right. We went across the MLK bridge by accident. Maybe it was one of those bridges. I don't know. Been there, thought you were a goner. I mean, I was like writing the headline on the news for that night, you know, like, you know, 2 suburban men found dead, you know. It was so bad. It was so bad. I mean, I was a teenager at the time. This has been a long time ago. But every once in a while, Dad and I will bring up that story and just laugh about it still to this day. Yeah, remember that time we went to East St. Louis? I'll have to bring that up this weekend to him. Farmer Groot, what's going on? Escape people in daylight. Yeah. Did you see that video a while back where the dude there was a guy sitting on the curb and a guy literally just walked up behind him and shot him in the back of the head with a gun. Just shot him in the back of the head because he could. What? Yeah. Crazy video. Farmer Groot, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're just talking about fun St. Louis things. So, you know. Oh, man. Sketchy St. Louis, y'all. Speaking of sketchy, I don't know what's up with that. There was a shooting at a Chicago White Sox game. It sounds really... They didn't even stop the game. I was like, what? Weird. Two blocks from where you were working, then the high school. Yeah, yep. It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole crazy place. I'm glad I don't actually live there. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Yep. Glad I stay out here in the burbs, you know. And it's not. I mean, there's not as many shootings out this way, but like, you know, there's still a fair bit of crime out here, you know. Still a fair bit. And he shot herself by accident during the game, but she shouldn't have even had a gun. This is normal, nothing to see here. That's pretty much what it is, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the stabbing over McDonald's sauces. Yeah, they're tipping cows. Ain't no cows where I live. Well, I shouldn't say it. There's 3 people I know of that have cows down by the farm. There's 3 people. One of them's my dad's cousin. He has got a couple cows. I think he has like 2 or 3. Yeah, there's only a handful of cows down by our farm. I'm gonna say about that. You know what I'm saying, chat? Couple of chickens. There used to be a fair size like hog operation. They had pigs, but the guy basically retired, so they don't do that anymore. Kind of retired. Yeah. All right. Whole security team. Well, yeah, I heard something about she snuck a gun in her belly fat. Like, how do you do that? Like, I'm fat. I got a big belly. I don't know how you do that. You got mad skills, you know? How many pigs? That's a lot of corn. Traxxas, right now I only have 2 pigs. They're gonna be so full. I don't know, man. I just like planting corn. I just like corn. It's corn. big pumpkin knobs. It's got the juice, you know? Dude, it's corn harvest season, like IRL too. Like real soon. She must be really talented. Yeah, I guess. Or really fat. I don't know. I'm not picking on big people because like I is one, but man. I don't know how you do that. It's corn. I can't wait to go smell that smell of fresh harvested corn, chat. It has the juice, it does. That's your dad's ringtone. Double-sided Gorilla Tape. Bro, I don't know how you do that, but alright. Oh, man. But yeah, I can't wait to get it. Okay, stop. Hello? Hello, brakes, please? Queen Sentinel, what's going on? How you doing today? What's poppin'? Brand new whip just hopped in, you know? But yeah, I can't wait to get out and smell that fresh harvested corn. He was always saying it when it first came out. Nice. I don't know if my dad... I should show it that to Dad. I don't know if he's ever seen it or heard it. I don't know. I don't know. I should, yeah. I showed him the Put It in Reverse Terry video a while back. He thought that was funny. Doing Gucci. Gucci lit, fam. Fire Shadow, really? Oh God, fire. Yeah, I don't think that's what they mean, no. I don't think so. Yeah. Wow. An old Peter Griffin. You know how many people I've had ask me over the years if there's a bird nest in my beard after that whole Family Guy episode? Just saying. So many people. At least like 3. Okay? So many people. Golly. Especially when I've had like long beard. I've had really long beards before, so this one's pretty tame. I don't know if I'm gonna let it grow or if I'm gonna chop it off one of these days. I don't know yet, chat. Oh man. I know you're not wrong, Fire Shadow. I'm well aware, bro. Well aware. Oh, goodness me. All right, come on. All right, hopefully that truck gets back here soon. Well, it'll take 10 minutes to empty, but that's all right. Is there a bird nest in my beard? No. No, the weirdest story with the beard, which nobody asked for, but I'm going to tell you anyway, chat, because there's always new people here. I've told the story numerous times. I was out cutting grass with my buddy. My buddy Steve, you know? Good old Steve, right? You're choosing to listen to me instead of music? Well, I can sing, Clean Sentinel. What are we singing? What should I sing today? I have a voice of an angel. I can sing. That's a joke. But anyway, so we're out cutting grass, right? And we got done for the day, and we're like, hey, you know, let's go hit up the local pizza buffet. Let's grab like a late lunch and just like, you know, chill at the pizza buffet, right? So we walk in, we grab our pizza, and my buddy, he had to go to the bathroom or something, so he goes to the bathroom, and I sit down, and I'm exhausted from cutting grass, and I'm sweaty from cutting grass, and all this stuff, right? And there's this young couple in there, probably teenagers, late teenager years, you know? And the dude literally walks up to me, and his girlfriend's walking behind him, and he goes, hey, that's a really nice beard, and I was like, thanks, bro, appreciate you, and he goes, can I touch it? Six months later, gotcha. But I was like, anything. They said nothing like. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. I was like, no. And I should have said like, well, she could touch the beard, but that's kind of weird. I didn't say that. Guys, what's going on? How you doing today, man? Welcome in. But yeah, I was like, no. It was all like, my beard was like, there was sweat and like, it was just not okay, you know? It was not okay at all. And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? Why? Guys are getting ready to shell card on Tuesday. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Rizzo, if you feel comfortable, man, pictures in Discord are always welcome. I'm excited for card harvest. I got to get out. There's two guys around me that have 12 row folding card heads for the first time this year, chat. I can't wait. I can't wait. I might try to get drone footage of the one guy. Maybe make a little video or something. I don't know. That's a big field. It's a average size field. I got this one up here. I think it's bigger. That's all right. I like plowing multiple fields together, you know. We were just talking about corn harvest firing up. I assume somebody's probably harvesting corn down by the farm right now. You love your folding heads. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh yeah, Razzle, sure. Most guys around here don't take their headers off. Also, they don't do a ton of road travel here. You know, a couple miles at most. So, although if they're going like far, they'll take it off. But if they're just jumping like across the road or something, nah. Leave that sucker on there, you know. Get her done. All right, I really need that truck. Truck? Hello? I should probably get my second one out here. Down at the lake, it's all burnt up. Gotcha. Art slap up. 41. But I think we're gonna have some alright corn around here. I think it's gonna be alright. Not gonna be like record setting or nothing, you know. The combines go down Main Street when people are leaving work. Nice. Very nice. Early corn will be spotty. Gotcha. There was the corn around the farm, around our place, was looking really good. It's irrigated. They have a water cannon for this year still. Next year, apparently they're putting in a center pivot for next year. But it was looking really, really, really good. And then we got that hailstorm and it just destroyed that field. So I'd be curious to hear what that field yields. It's not going to be great. It hit just a little too early and those ears are tiny. So it'll still be decent corn, but it won't be near what it could have been, you know? And possibly same thing with the soybeans. I don't know about those yet. We'll see. I feel like soybeans are always hard to judge before you harvest, but I don't know. You got your first rain since 4th of July. It lasted 20. Oh God, Traxxas. That's unfortunate. I have heard it's like really dry in parts of Texas, but other parts of Texas, like where our buddy Leonard lives, is like super wet over there. Crazy. And you know, I didn't even realize till I was watching the local news, the thing I never watch. I happened to be in the house and it was on. They were talking about the drought. And like the western part of the state of Missouri is under like bad drought conditions. Not bad over here, like at all. Kind of interesting. Something's wow. Wow. Oh yeah. Sim Life, we did. We had it was our heat index a couple days was 120 during that heat wave, yeah. That was, it was bad, man. It was really bad here. I was melting. Slowly but surely melting. Yeah. Was ridiculous, yes. That's a good way to put it. Lake of the Ozarks still dry. There you go. I got an uncle down by Cape, and he is, like, not happy at all with how dry it's been down there this year. We've had decent rains. I mean, it got dry here for a little while. But, like, for the most part, it's been alright. Like, we watered our front yard there for maybe, like, 2-3 weeks just to kind of keep it alive. But after that, we've had decent, timely rains, you know? So, yeah. We've only had to water our pumpkins, oh, how many times have we watered our pumpkins now? Well, I don't really count when we first plant them. We water like crazy because, you know, pumpkin has to push that whole seed out of the ground. So you need the ground to be nice and soft. But after that, we've only watered the pumpkins, I think, twice. Yeah. I think the farmers are going to be hurt unless they're river bottom with pivots. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think we're going to set any records this year for yields anyway. I don't think that's going to happen. There'll be decent crops. There'll be some really bad crops. The sandy soil is going to be just awful. You know, of course, because all it is most years. Hence why they're putting a center pivot in this winter. 1,200 foot long center pivot, something like that. I don't know how many towers that is, but 1,200 feet roughly. They've been using, so it's the ground that my grandpa used to own, the guys that bought it, and they own the farm next door too. And what they did is they put in a 80 foot, 8-inch pipe or whatever, a well, right? They put a well in. And they run that off a 4-cylinder stationary John Deere engine. They wanted to go electric, but where they decided to put their wells out literally out in the middle of a field, like about half a mile or a little over half a mile from the nearest electric, right? And the power company was like not about running electric out there for them. They didn't want any part of it. And so they run it off the little 4-cylinder John Deere. And it sounds like an old 4020 or something out there plowing, because that thing is barking pretty good, you know? Sounds really good. Straight piped. It's awesome. But then they put in 8,000 feet of 6-inch pipe, I want to say, or 8-inch pipe. Whatever it is. I don't know. It was 8,000 feet or so of pipe, and every 300 feet they have a riser. And they can hook their water cannon to the riser every 300 feet. And then the riser, or the hose reel they have a giant hose reel they pull around with a tractor. It has 1,200 feet of like 4-inch or 5-inch, 6-inch, I don't know what it is. But 1,200 feet of hose you can pull out and then run a big sprinkler. And they like it and all because, like, you know, you can water crops, but they hate it because it's so much manual labor. And you have to drive down so many crops to pull that thing out there with a tractor, and then you got to turn your tractor around somewhere, and so they really, really, really try not to use it. And it's so aggressive, like soybeans, it'll just lay them flat. So you can't even water soybeans once they're up. Like, you can water them at first, but after that you can't water them. Corn you can pretty well water the whole time, but soybeans you can't. So they ran it this year on some corn acres, but they hate it. They can't stand it. So for next year, they're basically just going to put a center pivot in, and it'll water a majority of a 100-acre field, or well over half of it anyway. 1,200 feet fire shadow, center pivot. Yo, Kimmy, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. So it won't be able to make a full circle though. The center pivot they're putting in, they're kind of putting it in like a, it'll be able to go like 3/4 of the way around or something. So awesome, Kimmy, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Okay, you're referring to Sean Sinclair's title. It's Sean's title. I didn't, I don't know. I kind of just stared at it when I saw it. Sorry, Sean. It's a weird one, bro. It's a weird one. That's all right. It's all good. As long as it's, you know, a pun. Go. I'm here for it. All right. Yeah, 1,200 foot long center pivot next year, which it sucks because if it's running, it's probably gonna hit our lane, and I don't really like that idea because our lane is gravel, but there's not enough gravel. So I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't know if they're going to end up having to haul some more gravel in to kind of shore up the road a little bit. That's probably what's going to have to happen. So, but I don't know if they're necessarily thinking that or if it's just my thought, you know. You don't sound illiterate. All good, bro. 90 to 200 feet, anywhere from 6 to 14 towers. Wow. All right. Thanks, Fire. I didn't know that. I don't know a lot about center pivots. I'm going to be honest. This will be the third new center pivot. Kind of in the, we'll say in the neighborhood in the last like 3 years. Because one of the neighbors put one in, which actually, if the neighbors would work together and like, hey, you run your pivot on our land, we'll just pay you a few bucks every time it turns a circle, you know, because then the pivot on the neighbor's farm could turn all the way. You know what I mean? Because like, think of like an L. The neighbors own an L shape. Well, they don't actually own the one field. They farm it, right? I mean, Google works too. But think of like an L, and at the bottom of the L, like on the inside, that's where a center pivot is. So it can run like, say, north-south, and then it stops like pointing east-west. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but they don't run it across the property line, basically. You're along the Missouri, there's quite a few on both sides, really. Center pivots just aren't really a thing out here in this part of the state. Oh God, Sean, make sure they're appropriate, please. Because I Googled the other day and couldn't find any that were family friendly, Sean. They were all kind of weird. Just saying. But, yeah, I think there's a total, so there used to be a place here, that was a vegetable farm. They grew like onions and I don't really know what else they grew. I find weird. Ashley Grumpy, what's up? But anyway, there used to be a place that grew like vegetables, and there's a center pivot there. There's a center pivot over on that other farm, and those have been there for like 50 years. Been there forever. And then there's after they put the one up this year, there'll be 3 newer center pivots. So, but that's pretty much it here. Guys are finally realizing like, they're not making any more ground. So A, you need to take care of the ground you have, and hey, maybe you need to water the ground you have so you can actually like, you know, make money off that ground you have. Because you're not going to go out and get any more ground if you don't have any money either, you know? So it kind of makes sense. There's lots of ground down by the farm that like, I've said for years should be laser leveled and like flood irrigated. Would be awesome. But that's all right. All good. They live by them. I gotcha. Yeah, they're just not as much a thing here. Not as much of a thing. But people are finally realizing like, hey, we can take this 0 bushel per acre corn on a dry year on sand and make it, you know, 150 bushel corn. They helped with the big fire you had. Interesting. Can't flood irrigate a lot of crops. Like, you could flood irrigate corn. I'm not talking about like a foot of water or nothing, but you could run water down. If you ridged it, you could run water down the rows. Maybe not like an aggressive flood irrigation, but you know, you could water corn. Sure, why not? Why not? Or if nothing else, laser level the ground. Like the ground should be leveled, and then it would be a lot easier to irrigate too. Because, yeah. Poly pipe it. Kind of, yeah. Good old poly pipes. You could do that, but like without the poly, you know, there's ways. There's ways. I watched a video on the internet once. I'm pretty much an expert, so. The jokes you had, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, man. So glad you don't have poly pipe in your area. You know, that whole like poly pipe or laying out like those aluminum irrigation with like the little gates on it, that just looks like way too much work. It looks like way too much work. I'm just saying, I've seen YouTube videos of that. That looks like way too much work. Yeah. But it's either that or you don't get a corn crop, so I guess you just do it. You used to drive by a farm that flood irrigated a field. Nice. Very nice. Fire. Do you see skippers? No. I don't see any skippers here, Yuleberry. There's no skippers. Yuleberry, I'm harvesting with courseplay. Therefore, they're not my skippers. They're courseplay skippers. How's it going, Yuleberry? How are you? Welcome in. Arkansas has poly pipe everywhere. Wow. Interesting. Fair enough. Thanks, Yuleberry. No skippers were not on a boat. Sean, that got me good. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. We're not on a boat. Going good. Awesome, Yuleberry. Glad to hear it. 3-hour tour. I don't know why I think of that when you say skipper, Sean. I want this truck so he doesn't. Excuse me? Are you supposed to turn in that road? I think you are, actually. Never mind. I don't know where I'm going, but that truck's in the way. We need to tell him to go to the grain bin and get out of the way. Gotta come by doing the backup thing. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. All right, we're good. Let's tell Sean about the fishing trip. They almost irrigate taters. I did not tell Sean about the fishing trip. That's the wrong state for Sean. Sean, we're going to Michigan doing a fishing trip, okay? I'm not sure who's all invited, but I know I am. I'll live stream it. The words to Amazing Grace go well with the music from Gillet. What? Is there a mashup out there on the internet? John is fishing that doesn't mix. Wow. Wow, Sean. We were talking about yesterday about how I've never been fishing. And, well, yeah. It's a thing, bro. You know, I did used to have that little handheld fishing game, though, where you would, like, cast it and it had the little crank on the side, you know? Don't talk about that. Y'all remember that? Handheld games. Remember when those were a thing? Like a Yahtzee game or a Battleship. Remember those? Man, those were fun. Those were the life, bro. A Yahtzee game. My aunt used to have one. She wore that thing out, man. Yeah, the same thing. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if I ever caught anything, but I played it a ton. You still have a handheld Yahtzee game? I bet you there's a couple of them in my house right now. Because my aunt used to carry one in her purse. My grandma used to carry one in her purse. And I feel like mom had one too. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mom had one. Yeah. Bop It. Oh my god. I never had a Bop It. I wasn't cool enough for a Bop It. I had a handheld Battleship game I played all the time though. You sunk my battleship. The good old Bop It. Yeah. There's somebody on Starbase right now just walking in front of the camera, talking on the phone and laughing. Hey, did y'all see that moon last night, chat? That thing was awesome. It was huge. Just saying. Did it a lot in college and annoyed your friends. That's awesome. That is awesome. Make noises. Oh man, that's terrifying. Wow. 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 Did I just get hit with the that's what she said?
BBear0313 cheered Dex 100, twist it, pull it, flick it, bop it.
Bear, thanks for the bits. How's it going today? Oh man. Bop it. The crazies were out in force. That's not good. Clear overnight shots. It is on YouTube. Nice. You guys can send me, you can either post it in Discord or like hit me up, send me a DM somewhere. It's fine. Either DM it to me on Twitch or Discord. Either one's fine. I don't know what you guys prefer. But yeah, hit me up. I'd love to listen to it. I think it's be funny. Bear, we really need to have a talk about your showering habits, sir. Yesterday it was a tuna fish sandwich, and now it's bop it in the shower. It's too cloudy, Kimmy. That's unfortunate. It was really cool. Okay, I can just search that. Yeah. Oh, there it is. It's in Discord. Oh God, I don't know if I want to watch this right now. Do I, chat? Probably. Copy. Pasta. Why does this work? Why does it work? Why does it work? All right. Why does that work? That's weird. Oh my god. That's so weird, chat. That's so weird. Oh, that is strange, y'all. Hate it. Second drummers play out of pocket, right? Tony, what's up? They work on a lot of music. So weird. What was your challenge? That is so strange. All right, we're gonna move these trucks because they're kind of gonna be in the way. So we'll just park them up there. Tony. Tony, you never opened my Snapchat last night. Sad. Tony sent me a snap saying that he just missed me in TeamSpeak and then like to have a good night and stuff. And I just replied like, what in Sam makes you think I'm going to bed? Cause I wasn't. I was just, yeah. Lunchtime.
GM_Hades just resubscribed for 20 months.
Yo, GM coming into the 20-month resub. Welcome back. How are you? Holy Hannah Montana. Thanks for using your Prime on me. Do appreciate it, bro. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. Excited, chat. Tony, what's for lunch? It's only 1:30. It's not that bad. What's for lunch, bro? Now I got this song stuck in my head, chat. I knew I shouldn't have opened it when I did, but that's okay. It's weird how it goes together. Very strange, y'all. Alright, let's get this combined, and we need to go empty ourselves. Come on. This big cart just does not pull like those small ones. I really like the small carts, but capacity, bro. Capacity. I know, it's stuck in my brain now. All right, Tony. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to Google that. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna have to Google. Oh, it's like pasta and hamburger. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. What? "14-year-old PC died a few days ago." GM, I think you got your money out of that, bro. 14-year-old PC? Dang, bro. I don't know if it blows into my mouth.
Oh, BBear0313 cheered Dex 100. It's Zachary aka Zach aka Tony aka Anthony Rigatoni aka Tony Rigatoni aka Tony Rizzatoni aka the Riz aka the Rizzadoros.
Bear, thanks for the bits, and Anonymous, thanks for the gift stuff. Oh my god. Okay, I'm trying. Oh, where'd it go? Hang on. We'll allow that. It's fine. Autobot does not like when you say like you're crazy. It doesn't like that at all. Or you're, yeah. The Rizmeister General.
Attaboy Tony.
Attaboy Tony. Bear, thanks to the bits. Oh, goodness me. The Rizmeister. Oh my. Tony, you have so many names. Chugga chugga. Whoa. Kimmy, thank you for the train command. Let's go. Dude, 14-year-old computer though? That's crazy. That's an old computer. That's almost as old as Tony. Almost. Is that the heat miser? The Riz miser? You know, I was kind of thinking along that line too, honestly, you know? I was kind of thinking along that line too, yeah. Zach, man of many names. All the names there, Tony. All the names. How old is that in human years?